Well, hello everyone! Welcome back to Spirit of Justice. Previously, we began the game's third case, and we were reunited at last with Maya Fey. Good old Maya, the OG weird little girl. And then she was accused of murder and carried off to the police station. Yeah, so it seems that she was chosen to stand in for the usual lady in a yearly celebration of Kira, the warrior who founded Khura'in hundreds of years ago. But when she was alone up there beyond that sacred gate in the inner sanctum, just with that head priest to rust in me, well, the high priest died, and Maya's really the only one who could have done it, at least in the eyes of the law, so we need to keep looking around, find some more clues, and to that end, we are prepared to go to a new location at last. We spent like an hour right here last time. Let's head to the inner sanctum. I'm sure Maya's still being questioned. Whoa. Oh, it's Rafa. Hey. That's interesting. It's really high up and really cold. What did I do to deserve this? At least I made it. I better get started while I can still feel my fingers. Huh? Who's that? It kind of looks like... let's look at her last. Oh. No? No, I have to look at her right away, alright. Excuse me. Ah, it's you. Do you even know where you are? Barbed head? Of course I do. May I ask why you're here, Your Benevolence? I came to pray for the High Priest's soul. But what are you doing here? This is one of the most sacred spots in Khura'inism. Unscrupulous lawyers such as you have no business being here. But I'm not unscrupulous. Quiet! You dared to find fault with my insights at every turn the other day. She's still sore about that trial? I'm a lawyer. Huh? What is that badge you bear? It's a sunflower pin. They're quite popular in my country. It is rather cute, I must say. Actually, it's just my attorney's badge. Oh, so you mean it would have actually been worth more as a cheap accessory? My profession is worth more than $1.20, you know. That's a specific amount. That is a book from your land, is it not? Yes, it's a guidebook about Khura'in that was written by people back home. Oh, so there are people in your land who know of our fair kingdom. Then I imagine it must say something about me in there, correct? Actually, yes. It says the dance of devotion is performed by an adorable little princess. How dare they write of me as though I were a child? Hey, I'm just reading what it says. Though she does seem secretly pleased. A Dhamma for your thoughts? Ugh, get that thing away from me. Alright, I'll just put it away then. Who told you to put it away? How am I to inspect it if you do that? Keep it out, put it away? I wish she'd make up her mind. What a dreadful way to die. Did you know the High Priest, Your Benevolence? Yes, he was a pious priest of Khura'inism. As such, he had the trust of the entire kingdom. The entire kingdom? Really? Yes, but what do you know of faith and trust? You who can never hope to match his virtue. It is like comparing the moon to a pebble, or the sea to a puddle. How did this suddenly become a game of pin the diss on the lawyer? Well, let's leave her to it for a bit. Let's look around. Oh. Why do you keep looking away? I was thinking about investigating the crime scene. Well, you can do so later. You are speaking with me right now. As you wish, Princess. I guess the investigation will have to wait until she's done talking at me. As you know, Your Benevolence, a murder has occurred and I need to investigate. But we know the killer is one of your own. In my country, suspects are innocent until proven guilty. Plus, she is a serious student of spirit channeling who came here to study. So can't you at least give her a chance to explain what happened? All practitioners from overseas are big phony balonies. And her wish to train in the homeland of spirit channeling is but a bid for prestige. Seems like nothing I say will convince her otherwise, thanks to that last trial. Tweedledum and Tweedledee really did a number on her impression of foreigners. As the defense attorney on this case, I really need to investigate this crime scene, and I need to do it now. I've even been authorized by the police, so... What's this? You intend to make a mockery of our Sacred Hall of Justice once more? No, I simply want to defend my client. Which means you have come to forge evidence, then. I knew all lawyers were criminals. I must now redouble my vigilance. Ouch, that's unfair. Who taught you to demonize a whole group of people anyway? My mother and father. Do you have an issue with their parental guidance? No, I would never dare criticize the royal couple. I still can't imagine what the lawyers here must have done to garner such hatred. Oh, I just had the most wonderful idea, Barbed Head. Why do I have a bad feeling about that glint in her eye? So what's this most wonderful idea of yours? If you are to investigate this murder, then I shall oversee your every move so as to prevent any misdeeds, naturally. Oh. I really should have seen this coming. That's why I couldn't look around. Alright. Well, maybe I spoke too soon about Albie. My god. Alright. Welcome to the crew. What? You want to follow me around the entire time? Of course, not that I want to, mind you. And I will not tolerate any objections. Understood? She can't do this to me. What is that, Barbed Head? Oh, no, it's nothing. Very well then, let us get this investigation over with. We mustn't stay here in the inner sanctum a moment longer than necessary. Please don't rush me. It is not without reason that I insist on a speedy investigation, Barbed Head. I am a direct descendant of the Holy Mother, you see, who guides the people of Khura'in. As such, I must not sully myself with the blood of battle that Lady Kira bears. The blood of battle? If it's that big of a problem, why don't you head on down now? I won't do anything, I promise. No, lawyers are never to be trusted. Now make haste so that we may leave here soon. Oh, and one more thing. What now? Your victory the other day was but a stroke of fortune. But this time my insights shall reveal the absolute truth. So brace yourself for a defeat most bitter, lawyer. I will. How can I get on with my investigation? As long as you know where we stand. I better hurry up and poke around for clues before she changes her mind. Alright. Did you tell me about this place, Your Benevolence? I have nothing to say to you, lawyer. Is that because you don't actually know much about it? You ill-mannered... I'm the crown princess of Khura'in. There is nothing I do not know. Nena. Oh, she's here. Oh, where'd she come from? Hey, no cheating. I think I remember seeing Nena there, taking off her cloak when it was time to begin the rite. Huh. The Seven Nation Dance? No. Divination Seance, yeah. Silence, barbed head. Nena's knowledge is my knowledge. End of discussion. What is she, your pocket internet? This spring is where Lady Khura came to cleanse her body of the blood of battle. And today's purification rite is a ceremony that traces its origins back to those days. Cleansing Lady Khura's robe in the sacred water lends one courage for the next battle. I see. Thank you for that excellent explanation. Commoners are normally barred from here, except for the day of the rite. Who normally controls the access to this place? The High Priest and his family are responsible for that. The High Priest and his family, huh? Could you tell me about the High Priest and his family? Abbot Inmi lived with his wife and his disciple, Acolyte Puree Zealot. Okay. We're getting the first name for this dude. Dude, I think I'm right on this. I think Zealot may be a key witness here. A young man the couple took into their home upon finding him near our kingdom's border. Speaking of his wife, isn't she the one who usually plays the role of Lady Khura? Yes, but as she is with child, the role was appointed to someone else. The killer no doubt offered to stand in, as she saw it as a chance to slay the High Priest. No, you have it backwards. He was the one who asked Maya to stand in. Then that braggart must have embellished her qualifications. I'm really not sure how she could. Besides, why didn't you stand in for the High Priest's wife then? Yeah, that's a question I was about to ask. Did I not tell you before? As a direct descendant of the Holy Mother, the role of Lady Khura is forbidden to me. For those descended of Her Holiness must not defile their bodies with the blood of battle. Oh yeah, you did say that, didn't you? I should probably talk with the High Priest's wife and Acolyte Zealot later, too. Now we can look around. Oh man. The crane is covered in blood. Well, let's look at that last. What an amazing wall painting. So this is Lady Khura. Do you see that red mark upon her brow? That is the character for death in Khura'inese. It is a mark of resolve to fight to the end. There are many different marks we make on our bodies, each with a different meaning. Huh, interesting. Come to think of it, you have marks on your face, Your Benevolence, so did the High Priest. The High Priest's marks are those of a monk, while mine are of a royal priestess. All members of the Khura'inist clergy have such marks upon them. The shape and location of the marks vary in accordance to conditions like status and age. And all records about them are kept at Temple. So it's kind of like a national ID registry, huh? Is that a weapon in her hand? Yes, it is Lady Khura'in's dagger, the very same one used in the rite. It is made to resemble a warbad, the bird Lady Khura'in fashioned herself after. Oh, so that's why it's called the warbad dagger, right? So that dagger is the weapon that took the High Priest's life. If you wish to know more about Lady Khura'in, you need but ask. I get the feeling she's going to be super relevant to this case. I should definitely ask the princess for more details later. I want to look at something. Dang, I don't have the photo of, this copycat Khura'in in the news. I want to see if the mark on the forehead was correct. Not sure if there's anything relevant to that stuff in here. Alright. So could you tell me more about this Lady Khura'in? As an outsider, I suppose your ignorance is all but unavoidable. Whatever happened to you need but ask? Nena? Lady Khura'in was the Holy Mother's younger sister. Oh. But unlike her older sister, she lacked the ability to channel spirits. However, it is said that none could equal her skill with a dagger. A dagger? Well, this became relevant fast. The Holy Mother guides our souls, and Lady Khura'in keeps the peace with her dagger. Lady Khura'in was prepared to die for her people. She cloaked herself in a sacred battle robe and concealed her face as her sister did. Okay, but who was she fighting against? Throughout our history, we have been set upon by rebels. Now is no different. For our enemy now is the Defiant Dragons, led by that insurgent Dirk. So Lady Khura'in played a role akin to the police, huh? So what's with the bird imagery? Lady Khura'in's robe is fashioned in the likeness of a warbad. It is a fearsome bird that is unique to Khura'in. I see. And what about the recent rebel hunter, Lady Khura'in? Who do you think she is? Okay, the mark looks the same to me, I think. I have heard about her, but I have yet to ascertain the truth. However, I believe her to be a vigilante, or more precisely, a patriot. Oh. So even Princess Rafa doesn't know the true identity of the rebel hunter, huh? Pointed language. Oh well, I can look around in all sorts of degrees, huh? Huh. But the water is running red. Grisly. Huh. This flame is shooting straight up, but this one is tilted like the wind's blowing on it. Clearly this is critical evidence. I think I better go take a closer look. Oh! Oh shit, I'm right, yeah, there's a glass in it and it's broken. Whoa! Okay. Hello. I was joking. This lantern is damaged. The wind guard is completely broken. Damaged? Was this your doing? No, I didn't even touch it. Huh. Then perhaps a falling rock struck it. I will request that it be repaired when we are finished here. Of course, I doubt you will live long enough to see it restored. I'll be back to take a look, you'll see. Yeah, this is a bit odd. There's no snow here. Maybe it was removed because it would interfere with the rite? The day before the rite, the temperature in this area plunged below freezing. Even the Plaza of Devotion was covered in a layer of white frost. Must be the elevation. It wasn't all that cold back in town, as I recall. The snow has obviously been cleared away here, and the lantern is broken. I still have that camera I brought to take pictures of my trip. I should snap one of this area here just in case. Huh. Nothing else particularly interesting here. Hold on. Wow! All throughout Ace Attorney, we've had the old-fangled technology with black and white photos and blurry photos, and here, now this is pristine, man. It's 1-to-1. Technology is advancing. This rock must have fallen from higher up on the mountain. It's like the perfect perch for taking a peek over that curtain. Well, up I go. Wow, what an incredible view. It almost boggles the mind. Get down from there this instant. Oh, right. Sorry, I'll be right down. Looks like the inner sanctum is just slightly higher up than the top of that mountain. Huh. I guess that confirms that the stairs from the Plaza of Devotion are the only way up here. Interesting. It's a lantern. Huh? And it's still lit. Of course it is. The sacred flames in the 4 lanterns here have burned for centuries. Anyone who extinguishes even one of them would be put to death immediately. So that's why they're outfitted with glass wind guards. Still, I'd better keep my distance, just in case. So the moon and these lanterns were the only sources of light up here that night. The rite is performed by the light of the full moon because moonlight is a purifying force. I see. No touching. I wasn't going to. Come back to that bird. During the rite, the inner sanctum was fully enclosed by this ritual curtain, making this case something of a locked room mystery. Oh, interesting. The purification rite is akin to a bathing ritual for Lady Kira. Therefore, it must be closed off from the outside world. Oh, so the inner sanctum is like her private bathroom. Indeed. So see to it that you keep it clean. Will do, miss. This flap in the center acts as the ritual curtain's door, but that's about it. Ah! And what was that shrill scream for just now? It's just, I'm afraid of heights. I didn't notice it as I was climbing up, but now that I can see all the way down, oh. I guess that flight of stairs from the Plaza of Devotion really is the only way up or down. Good thing Apollo's not here. Yet. Huh? There's something hanging off the ritual curtain here. The hell? These look like those prayer flags down at the Plaza of Devotion. Except they are arranged like no prayer flags I've ever seen. How so? All of these flags have been sewn together. Hey, you're right. It's like they're one big banner now. There is something written on a piece of it. Donated by Terest and me. It seems this piece is from a donation Abbot Inme made at some point. The hell? The hell? I was gonna say it's like some kind of parachute, but... Huh. I have no idea what to make of that, or why it could be arranged like that. The hell? Alright. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Hey, isn't this Lady Kira's robe? Oh, Holy Mother! Lady Kira's robe is... I know how you feel, but we should leave it as it is to preserve the crime scene. You imbecile! This is the actual robe Lady Kira once wore. It is? What the heck is it made out of? I mean, nothing should look this good after a few hundred years. Enough! If I say it's the actual robe, it is the actual robe. That foul murderer shall not get away with this. It is tough to see a piece of history sloppily tossed on the ground like this, though. Even looks like it's been mended a number of times. Huh? This robe kinda smells. How dare you insult such a sacred piece of clothing like that? No, I meant that it smells like incense. Oh, I see. The scent you detected is from the sacred incense used to purify Lady Kira's robe. Whenever a rite is to be performed, the robe is first scented with sacred incense. If this still smells like incense now, the scent must have been much stronger last night when the victim was killed. Oh. That should show up during the divination seance. Oh, that's easy to miss. The hell? A blood-stained scrap of paper. Looks like some kind of note or letter, perhaps? But it's written in Khura'inese, so I can't read a lick. Let me see that. Once the flame is lit, then... will be. This is simply impossible to read. Wait. What is it? This stamp in the lower right. It's the mark of those insurgents, the Defiant Dragons. Uh-oh. The rebel group? What's it doing here? Also, it's shaped like a Magatama. Or Mahatma. Neat. Is there some kind of a connection between the High Priest and the rebels? It's been stained red by the High Priest's blood. The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return. What's that from? An old legend. Wait, does that mean that the rebel hunting Lady Kira in the newspaper is the real deal? Nah, that's crazy talk. Whoa! This is blood. Oh, I looked at things in a weird order. This is a statue of a warbad, the bird on which Lady Kira based her appearance. And all of this blood is from the High Priest, huh? He no doubt embraced the statue in the hope that Lady Kira would save him from death. May his soul rest in peace. Considering the amount of blood, he must have been stabbed with considerable force. There is no way Maya would be strong enough to deliver such a blow. Looks like that about does it for this area. This mountain face is like a towering wall. There are characters carved into it, but I have no idea what they mean. There is a prison at the apex of this mountain. A prison? Way up there? It is said that Lady Kira laid those she defeated to rest atop this mountain, so that their souls would not spawn evil spirits. I'm feeling queasy just thinking about being all the way up there. And the fact that it's a prison just makes it worse. Surely not the one from the intro, right? Must be like some sort of ceremonial graveyard. Huh. So am I missing something? I thought I looked at everything pretty closely. Oh. I can look at the statue from here. It's a statue of a bird. Guess I'll take a closer look at it. From this angle. This side of the head is oddly devoid of blood. Look, the bird's missing its eye. I feel sorry for the poor fella.
Are you the one who took it?
Of course not.
Huh. This statue has been here for ages. I suppose some damage is to be expected. I shall ask my mother to have it repaired.
No wonder there are no lawyers left. I'd leave too if I were always treated like this. I don't think I'll find anything else of interest around here. That's it. Now, I wish I could take a closer look at the remaining eye, but it looks like it's bright gold with a ruby center. That about does it for the inner sanctum. Huh. I should probably head back to the Plaza of Devotion and let Emma know I'm done. After all, she's the one putting her neck on the line for me to investigate this place. Any ideas?
The killer must have been the one they call Maya Fey. There can be no other.
You never know. Still pretty early in the investigation.
Huh. She has spent time in the company of lawyers, so she must have a wicked soul.
Thanks for reminding me how much people like me are hated in this country.
It is only by the Holy Mother's mercy that you are allowed to investigate this sacred place. Remember that and give thanks to Her Holiness for this great blessing at once.
Thank you, Your Holy Motherness. That didn't come out right.
That seemed a little insincere. Shall we halt this investigation immediately?
No, wait, I'm grateful, really?
Huh, I wonder.
This is going to be worse than walking on holy eggshells.
Well, are you going to conduct your investigation or not?
I will. It's just, are you going to keep following me around like this?
Of course, unless you intend to do something you feel the need to hide.
No, I do everything by the book.
Then get on with it. I am not doing this for fun, you know. I too have many duties I need to attend to.
Then why don't you go do them instead of hovering over me?
What is that look you are giving me? Am I perhaps being bothersome?
No, don't be absurd. You're being incredibly bothersome. There's Puree Zealot. Wow, they're still praying.
The religious devotion of our people is the pride of our kingdom. Come what may, they will continue to pray until tomorrow afternoon.
Well, I will say this. This level of devotion is certainly to be respected. Now to find Emma. Hello? This is clearly a man in a wig and fake beard. I bet that's Dirk himself. I bet it is. You there, wait. I want to ask you something. Okay. Do you know me? And do I know you? Well, I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm a lawyer. No, I want to know if you know who I am. Maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon. Huh? How should I know? I've never even seen you before. This guy's acting really strange. I wonder if he has amnesia or something? I should talk to him just a little more, just in case he's connected to this case somehow. I'm a lawyer. My head. Are you okay? Did he remember something? My head is so itchy. What is with this guy? Sure, let's just talk. Unless... Oh, new things to investigate. He can wait. Acolyte Zealot is still focused on his prayers.
Is not such devotion worthy of commendation? Still, he has not yet learned of the High Priest's death. When I think of how he will learn of it once his prayers are over.
Yeah, it does seem cruel, doesn't it?
To think I would witness a lawyer being allowed to pass through this sacred gate.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't unless I had to. Those stairs were brutal to climb.
What's this? Do you even know how many monks would give their lives to pass through that gate? Be thankful for the great honor you have been afforded.
Yes, your benevolence. They're still praying. Now that's really something.
It's called their absolute devotion to Lady Khura'in.
But you don't have to pray to her, your benevolence.
Our customs dictate that I must never associate myself with Lady Khura'in in any way. Instead, it is my duty to offer my prayers and dance to the Holy Mother every day. Why don't you try offering up a dance or two? I think you'll find it quite uplifting.
No thanks, I'm good. You know, I was gonna say something. They said that the Holy Mother, Rafa's ancestor, was capable of, she was a medium. She could channel spirits. Do you suppose that Rafa and Maya are distantly related in some way? I mean, it could be. I don't know. Who are you? Are you having trouble remembering who you are? Cripes, this body language there. My brain just like... it said, oh my god, it's Simon Blackquill. He's reaching for his katana, but... no, Simon was a good deal more pale than this, and also... He would never do this. He would never dress like that. I'm sorry if I offended you. Is he eating lizard? Yum. Oh, thought he was going to pull a weapon on me. Wait. Tyrell Bad, is that you? This is the same gag. But he's just pulling some snack one out of another. Out one after another. I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to do. I know it's something important.
Do you know this man or something, Barbed Head?
No. I just said I've never seen him before, didn't I? Are you Lady Khura'in?
You know of Lady Khura'in? Then you are Khura'inese, I take it.
Maybe. Wait, are those lizards he's eating? What? You want one? Yes, I would really want to try one. No thanks, I just ate. Now I remember. Get a load of this.
Huh?
Well? Well, what?
I believe he suffers from a far more serious malady than mere memory loss.
Oh, good, huh? Guess I'll try somebody else. Yeah, I want to believe he was trying to use code phrases and code gestures to try and, communicate with a fellow defiant dragon. That's my guess.
So who was that man, and what did he want, Barbed Head?
Wish I knew. Hey, Mr. Wright? Ah, what now? Oh, Emma.
What's wrong? I didn't surprise you that badly, did I?
Oh, no, it's nothing. Actually, I've been looking for you. I wanted to tell you I investigated the crime scene. I hope it wasn't too much trouble getting my investigation of the inner sanctum approved.
Oh, it was fine. Prosecutor Sadmati gave his okay straight away.
Huh. He seems like a rather fair-minded prosecutor.
He said that you would probably give up once you saw the crime scene for yourself. And that moving on before the trial began would be the smart thing to do.
You must be feeling really confident about his case. Well, just so you know, I have no intention of giving up.
I figured. That's why I prepared a little gift for you. I thought it might help your investigation. Here, it's all yours. I wanted to bring you a bunch of other forensic tools, but they were confiscated at the airport.
Luminol testing fluid. This actually might come in handy.
Also, I made a copy of the crime scene photo for you.
Thanks. All of this will definitely come in handy. Face up, huh? I don't see anything immediately amiss. But as far as crime scene photos go, this one it feels particularly grisly. All that bloody water. So this is what the High Priest's body looked like after the murder. I'll keep this along with the picture I took at the crime scene.
Oh yeah! They're done questioning Maya.
Really? I should go pay her a visit then. Poor Maya, she must be feeling pretty lonely. I should let her know that I'll be defending her too.
Oh shoot! Look at the time, I have to get going.
You sure seem busy.
That's because His Ephemeral Holiness is a real slave driver.
His Ephemeral Holiness?
Prosecutor Sadmati. He's like the world's hardest riddle wrapped in a flowy sash. I keep wondering if it's just a clash of cultures type of thing, you know? Like he'll ask the most insane things of me without batting a single long eyelash of his.
Huh. This Prosecutor Sadmati sounds like he's used to holding some serious clout.
Ugh. Why do I have such bad luck with prosecutors? First it was that glimmerous fop. And now that I'm finally rid of that grating, bling-loving Europhile, I get this guy.
Shoutouts to Clavier.
Oh no, I'm really gonna be late. He'll probably make me listen to one of those really long sutras again. I'll see you later.
He makes her listen to sutras? Sounds like Emma's got it pretty rough too.
She does not appreciate Prosecutor Sadmati's sutras. What ingratitude! It appears that she, too, is lacking in religious devotion.
I don't think that's what the problem is here. Besides, Emma's not even a Khura'inist. More new dialogue.
That man we just met, he seemed quite suspicious to me. Don't tell me he is an acquaintance of yours.
Not everyone who's suspicious is friends with a lawyer, or vice versa, you know. For example, I have many upstanding friends and acquaintances like a chief prosecutor.
Well, as long as your friends are free from the taint of corruption.
They are. Not everything is about good and evil. Shoutouts to Edgeworth.
Are you going to speak with that woman?
If you mean Maya, then yes. There's something I need to talk to her about.
Something like a jailbreak?
And how exactly could we do that with you and a guard watching us like hawks? I'm almost tempted to go look at the crime scene again with the luminol, but... I kinda wanna go see Maya. Nah, let's go back to the sanctum. Okay, it sounds like there's nothing new. Yeah, okay, I don't think there's anything new. I think the luminol might be a story-specific thing, not something you can just freely do. The more things change, the more they stay the same. I knew they would do this.
Nick, I knew you'd come.
Maya, she sure looks tired. How are you holding up?
It wasn't me, but no one will believe me. Huh.
I have to admit, I'm still a bit in shock. Who'd have thought you'd get caught up in something like this, and so far from home? But I'm going to defend you, so hang in there. We can do this if we work together.
Ugh, this is all my fault. I mean, you came to Khura'in just to visit me. We hadn't seen each other in ages, and then this happens.
I haven't seen her this down in ages either. Come on, remember who you're talking to. Besides, I thought you'd be used to being the usual suspect by now.
I guess you're right. And you've saved me each and every time.
Yep, so just tell me everything you can and let's go from there.
Barbed Head, stop stalling and go straight to the matter of true import. We know she is the murderer, therefore it is time for her confession. Your benevolence! What brings the royal priestess to a place like this? I am watching over this lawyer to keep him from tampering with anything in this case. Now, out with it, confess to your crime.
Please, your benevolence, could you please take it down a notch or three?
Huh.
Maya, please tell me what you can. I know this must be difficult, but anything you can remember might help.
Sure, okay.
Well, let's look around first. Nothing but the window? Why does that guard keep eyeballing me? I can't let him get to me. I can't let him get to me. Ah! He's doing it again.
A guard will come running if you ring that bell there.
Really? Let's put that to the test, shall we?
Oh, but they got really mad last time when I rang it for no reason.
You could have told me that before I rang it.
Oh, hey! Congrats on getting your badge back, Nick.
Thanks, Maya.
Now you can go back to a life of bold-facedly bluffing the day away every day.
Wait, we saw this. Okay. Any thoughts on this letter?
There you go, presenting things left and right again, as always. Sure takes me back to the good old days. Oh, present something else, Nick.
That's what you really want? At least it seemed to cheer her up a bit. Nothing about the ritual curtain.
I didn't kill the High Priest, I swear.
Of course you didn't.
And why should I believe the words of an accused? But I really didn't kill him. And if you don't believe me, then prepare to get an earful. From Nick.
What? Keep me out of this. I think that'll do. Unless...
Hey, that's mine.
Alright, we showed this to her. Alright. Now let's talk.
I didn't kill the High Priest. I wouldn't even dream of it. I mean, he always treated me so well. Abbot Inmi was an important figure with a ton of duties, including training acolytes. He was really kind, even to a foreigner like me. He even invited me over to his house whenever I was between training sessions.
Training sessions? Training sessions.
How could I ever kill someone like that?
He sounds like a real good person. I think I would have liked him.
It was so much fun. I got to enjoy meals with his family and everything. And his wife was a master of Khura'inese cuisine. I've never eaten better in my life.
It's like they were her family, and home away from home in this foreign land. They must have been a source of comfort, what with being here for training all alone. But what?
I can't completely deny the charge either.
Huh?
As I suspected, the snake has shown her true colors at last.
Your benevolence, please. I'm trying to figure out what really happened here.
Oh. Huh.
So what do you mean you can't completely deny the charge?
Well, during the purification rite, I suddenly got really sleepy. The next thing I knew, Abbot Inmi was, you know.
You suddenly got sleepy. So then you didn't actually see the High Priest get murdered?
No, I didn't, but if I was possessed by some crazed spirit while I was asleep, then... What an excuse! How dare you pin your crime on another person's soul? Oh... Huh. Be honest, what you call training is but an extended vacation in reality. And that training here is simply for prestige. No, it's not like that at all. I am training to become the master of the Khura'in channeling technique. A neophyte practitioner such as you become a channeling master? I think not. The spiritual power required is beyond the means of an outsider like you.
Rafa seems to really hate fakers. But Maya does actually have the power to channel spirits. I should let Rafa know. Your benevolence, I wouldn't call Maya a neophyte because she can already
wait, Nick.
What?
Can I talk to you for a second?
Why is she whispering all of a sudden?
I want to keep my spirit channeling ability a secret while I'm here, Nick.
What? Why?
I'll, explain later. Just keep it a secret for now, okay?
If you say so. What's that all about?
What is all that whispering about over there?
Oh, it's nothing really. I'll have to ask about this later when Princess Rafa's not around.
Oh, I almost forgot. Nick.
Yes?
About Abbot Inme's murder. There was something I noticed that I thought strange.
Oh. So what was it you noticed?
Well, you probably won't believe me, but...
Why don't you let me be the judge of that?
Okay, so you know that spring?
The spring? You mean the pool in front of the Warbad statue?
Yes, that. The water in there was dark red. And when I say dark red, I mean blood red.
Oh, that? Yeah, I saw it too.
You did?
Yeah, the High Priest's blood turned it red.
What? No, that's not what I meant.
I knew it.
The spring was red before he was killed.
What? Wait, so it was already red, even before the High Priest was killed?
Yeah, I noticed it during the purification rite just before I passed out. It's just like the ancient legend says.
What ancient legend?
The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return. That's how it goes, anyway. Hold on. Yes, there is a legend about the inner sanctum that says just that. But the water runs red this time thanks to the murder. The police investigation confirmed it. Perhaps your eyes were deceived by the lantern light reflecting off of the water. I don't think that was it, though.
An ancient legend, huh? I wonder if it's connected to this murder somehow.
Nick?
Yes?
So, actually there's one more thing.
What's up with Maya? She keeps looking over at her benevolence like she's worried that what Rafa will think.
There's something I want to show you.
There is.
I found this at the inner sanctum after I came to.
Oh. Interesting. So it's clearly like cutout letters from a magazine, but those holes. This letter was clearly folded into thirds at one point. And some three-pronged something stabbed through the parchment. But I'm not sure what it could be. Huh. Is this a letter? It's in Khura'inese.
See that stamp on the far left at the end of the letter? Does it look familiar?
Oh. That's on Kira's mask. This red stamp here.
That's the mark of Lady Kira.
Oh, right. Looks just like the mark on her forehead.
Lady Kira, you say? Let me see that. Oh, why, this is...
What? What does it say?
Do not perform the rite. I know what you are planning, Lady Kira.
That sounds like a threat or a warning. Whoever's pretending to be Lady Kira was pressuring the High Priest to stop the rite.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me too. Nick, do you think...
Wait. First, there's that ancient legend.
The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return.
Now there's also Lady Kira's warning. Plus with the Warbad dagger being eyed as the murder weapon. Don't tell me.
That's why she has to be the real deal. It gives me chills just thinking about it. I bet Lady Khura'in's spirit possessed the sacred robe or something.
Don't tell me. You actually believe that the real Lady Khura'in returned to kill the High Priest?
Don't be silly, Nick.
Huh?
Historical figures don't come back to life. I mean, give me a break.
But you were saying only yesterday how it was more fun to believe that she's the real deal.
Yeah, yesterday. I wish I could keep on entertaining that fantasy too. But the fact is, we're dealing with a murder here. Thus, my days of dreaming have come to an end. I'm going to keep it real from now on, and you should too, Nick.
I thought you said I was the boring one because I was keeping it real.
Sorry, I guess I've outgrown that stepladder argument we always have.
No! No, but I miss it. I think you mean ladder, Maya. Oh. One more time. Oh, for old time's sake. Oh, I need to savor this. So, what do you mean by keeping it real?
Oh, so you know how someone is dressing up like Lady Khura'in and capturing rebels, right?
Oh, you mean the rebel hunter Lady Khura'in in the papers?
Yeah, that one. I think that's who probably sent this warning. What nonsense is this? You dare to suggest that Abbot Inmee was slain by Lady Khura'in? You... nincompoop. Eek. The rebel hunter is sure to be a vigilante who loves this kingdom, and it is that patriotism that led them to cloak their identity in the guise of Lady Khura'in. Such a patriot would never slay the High Priest.
I guess it's only natural for Princess Rafa to see it the other way, but I can't let it go at that.
Besides, why would such a vigilante want to stop the purification rite in the first place?
I haven't figured that one out yet.
I rest my case.
Still, if this rebel hunter had a compelling enough reason, they might have killed the High Priest after he ignored their warning.
You pig dummy! You can't fool me. It was you who forged that warning letter. You are trying to shed your guilt onto our most sacred Lady Khura'in. Admit it. No, I'd never do such a thing.
Now, Your Benevolence. Let's try to remain rational about this.
Ugh.
Maya, did you show that letter to the police?
No. I was afraid that it would anger everybody needlessly. So I was waiting to show it to you, Nick.
And judging by her benevolence's reaction, I'd say Maya is right to be worried. Huh? Wait, what are... There are a number of places in this letter where there are 3 holes in a row. Are these supposed to be some sort of a message too? They'll be finding out anytime soon, I suspect. Alright, accused, wrap it up.
I guess they have more questions for me.
Yeah, at least I have a better idea of what we're up against now.
Nick, there's something I've been meaning to say. I don't need a lawyer this time.
What are you talking about?
It's just, you know they have the Defense Culpability Act here in Khura'in, right? Well, if I'm found guilty, you'll be charged with abetting a criminal.
Maya, thanks for thinking of me, but... Don't worry, Maya. We'll pull through this together somehow. We always have, haven't we?
Yeah, but we're not in Kansas anymore, you know?
True, but I've been through one trial here already, so I know what I'm getting myself into. We're going to win this one no matter what, because I believe in your innocence.
Yeah, I know. We've always won because of your faith in me.
That's right, so it's all aboard the Phoenix Freedom Express.
Thank you, Nick. Well, I'll see you later. Bravado will not save you tomorrow, and by then it will be too late to ask for mercy.
We're going to beat this charge, you'll see.
I don't care to understand every single word that was spoken, but I don't like the sound of that Phoenix Freedom Express one bit.
Wait, don't tell me you don't know what Freedom Express refers to.
Ah! Of course I know. Do not presume to know what I do not know.
I'm no closer to understanding why someone would want the High Priest dead. But given the use of the Warbad dagger and the existence of the warning letter, I'd say the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira is the real prime suspect. It might help if I knew a little more about this modern-day Lady Kira. I wonder if anyone has any info on them. Huh. Maybe the first thing I should do is go someplace where locals like to gather. Well, the bazaar. Ooh. Maybe that's that street that we began the game in with Albie, where we met him. That's nice. So yeah, interesting revelations. I'm thinking... So we got a rebel hunter. That newspaper clipping showed that this rebel hunter captures the rebels alive, right? The photo showed them tied up, as the rebel hunter, disguised as Kira, fled the scene. I almost want to say that this rebel hunter thought that, Abbott in me was a rebel, a secret defiant dragon, but the abbot was killed, so what gives? How is it related? It's gotta be, right? And we still don't know a single thing about this escaped prisoner 201. Huh. And there's that disguised fellow with the clearly fake hair and beard. Clearly, I'm pretty damn sure that's a defiant dragon looking around for a compatriot who would recognize code words and phrases. Not sure what to make of that either. And then you have this, Pare Zealot. He was praying at the foot of the stairs the entire time, but he has a link to Rust in Me because this zealot is pretty much an adopted son found at the border of Khura'in. Don't know how old a zealot was when he was found, but sounds young. Like, shoot, man, I don't want to believe that Zealot would kill his adopted father. That would be pretty grisly as far as fates go, but... Well, I will say that as of now, it doesn't feel like we're anywhere close to being done with investigating. So yeah, I'm thinking this case is going to stick with the new formula as well. One long trial, or one long investigation, then one long trial. Yeah, in that order. I'm down for that, honestly. Feels good. Boy, there are a lot of moving pieces here. I can't wait to see how these moving pieces line up in the end. What is that weird, tattered, patchwork sewn together cloth that was draped over the fence? What's with the moved snow and the broken, lamp? There's a lot I don't understand. And where is the murder weapon? It wasn't at the crime scene. Huh. Well, yeah, Rafa's pretty nice. She gives me, like, Franziska von Karma vibes. I'm kind of voicing her like that, actually. But she seems like 3 times as incompetent. She's clearly prejudiced and intolerable and intolerating, rather, and very close to the ideas of new information that could conflict with her worldview. Hopefully there's a redemption arc for her as this game goes on. She seems nice. Especially if it does turn out that she's Maya's distant relative. That would be crazy. I could see it, though. I could see it. Same hair color, at least. Yeah, not too much to say. Next time we'll speak with Rafa some more, then go check out the bazaar. Maybe we could stop at Temple, see what's new there first. Not sure. At any rate, I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more Spirit of Justice. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.